This is just my public announcement. There's plenty of freaking black people here. What you mean it's only 2 slices left? Who ate my freaking pizza? I don't like tomatoes. They're nasty. They're slimy. They're... This baby, if she throw up on my mama's floor, a girl started throwing up, y'all. My butt passed out, hit my head hard as I don't know what. He cannot find the dog at all. I start crying and everything. What is going on? Hey y'all, so I'm starting this weekly vlog off. Well, first of all, hey y'all, I am Brianna, welcome to my channel. But I'm starting this weekly vlog off kind of like in the middle of the week, so it's not, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. The point of this vlog, y'all, is gonna be getting my life together, getting my stuff together, because I've been off my game ever since I came from Cali. I haven't been working out, I haven't been juicing, I haven't been going on my walks, I haven't been reading my Bible like I'm supposed to, I haven't been doing nothing like I'm supposed to, y'all. So I'm trying to get back into it, and so I'm gonna take y'all with me on trying to get myself back together. I also need to be studying. I haven't been doing that, y'all. I've been off my A game, okay, completely. So y'all, we are about to get back on the A game, back on track, back on our goals, what we supposed to be doing. So I got a lot of stuff I'm gonna tell y'all we're gonna do, but for right now, I'm about to go get some ice cream, which is really not part of the A game plan. It's not part of the plan because y'all know I'm not supposed to be eating, you know, I'm supposed to be eating a little bit better, you know, on our weight loss journey. But my mama asked me to go get some ice cream with her, so as a family, you know, gathering, little, you know, outing, I will go get some ice cream. I'm probably not gonna get a whole thing by myself. I might share something, you know, take them calories away. But yeah, that's what we're about to do right now, and then I'll tell y'all more about what we got going on for this vlog when I get back. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, think how long
It's been a week.
And look, my hair needs to rise. I like the pink one. Well, girl, come on.
Daddy already eating it. Alright, we're gonna get mine, mama.
All right, I have cotton candy. I think I'm getting us in the video. Cotton candy, you see the pink? It's representing Africa. And they got this chocolate.
Jesus Louise. But y'all, I'm back from... Where did we just go? Oh, I'm back from getting ice cream with my parents, y'all. Yeah, I'm back. The ice cream was actually really good. Now, the only thing though, I had really wanted to try my mom said they had like a Thanksgiving, that's all I got. But they're supposed to have a cherry dip, so like they dip their ice cream cones in like, you do chocolate. Today they had cotton candy, which is what my mom got, the pink one. But they did not have the cherry flavored. That was what I was going to get actually, because my mama had went there before. She was taking us. That's why she asked us if we want to go, because she had already been there. And so she was like, she really liked the place. I need to get menu about it, because what's going on? And the one she had got last time that she had been talking about, you know, raving about, was the cherry one. We think we got to get the cherry one, get up there, and they don't even have the cherry one, y'all. Like, so I guess they changed the flavors up, you know. The cotton candy one was cute though, y'all. It was very cute, and it tasted just like cotton candy. So if you just love cotton candy, you will like it, okay? But I don't just love cotton candy, especially to have cotton candy ice cream. Like, nah, it's not for me. But it's cute, and it definitely tasted just like cotton candy. So if you like cotton candy, that would be a good one for you. Oh, and then we went and got Raisin Cane's, which I didn't record that at all. But now I'm back at home. I didn't play with the dogs for a little bit, so I didn't get right on my camera. I played with all 3 dogs. I try to give them their own little individual time. You know, here I play with the puppy, then I play with the other 2 dogs separately, so everybody has their own time. But like I was saying before we even went to the ice cream place, that this weekly vlog is kind of like to get myself back together, be back on track with like everything. So the only thing I feel on track with is kind of content. That's just because I can do content wherever I'm at, like on my phone. So I still kind of feel okay with that. And even not that all the way, because I do have a lot of short form content I need to get edited. I still have stuff from my Cali blog that I need to put out for short form. And I have like a short form like content for my birthday. And y'all, it's August, I think it's the 13th, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put it on the screen if I'm mistaken. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know how to say that, but going on 2 weeks since my birthday, y'all. So it's just like, you need to get yourself together. And then right before that, my birthday was the freaking Cali trip. So I just haven't really gotten back in routine of like going on my walks, working out, like I said, juicing, just reading my Bible. Like I was on a set routine. If you was following when I did my birthday challenge, y'all, sure, I was on it. I was studying. I was going on my walks every morning, waking up. I was reading my Bible, working out every day, juicing every other week. Not every other week, but every week. Y'all, I was on it with everything. Content plan. I had my schedule down packed for content, my regular schedule. I was completely on it, and it's just not that no more. Like I'm not on the same. Yeah. I'm not that person right now. I haven't been for the past, like I said, since Cali, and came back from Cali July like 13th, 14th, something along those lines, and it's August 13th. So that's the whole month of not being on it. since like I went to Cali. So, you know, that week before I was going to Cali, I was still on it. So it's really just when I came back. So it's been about going on a month that I haven't been together. I ain't even been on my skincare routine like that. Y'all can probably tell my skin is not how it usually be. So I ain't even been on my skincare routine, doing my face steamer weekly, face mask weekly. Like, it's just been all over the place. And frankly, I need to get myself together. Okay, I was working too hard. I was being too consistent since the beginning of the year with my walking, my workouts, everything, y'all. I had lost, you know, at this point, if you've been with me, we lost 30-some pounds, y'all. Well, in the last year, technically. Going on 30-somethings. I don't know the exact one, but, you know, 30 pounds for sure. And I'm trying to keep 30 pounds down, you know? And me not working out, me not juicing no more, and doing the things that I was doing when I was losing weight, how am I going to keep the pounds down, you know? So that's partial of it. This year was all about building habits, healthy habits, creating a healthy routine, growing, learning new things. Overall, you know, just an elevation of me as a person, spiritually, physically, mentally, academically, like all of the sorts, y'all. It was supposed to be. So I just need to get back on that. And so that's kind of what I'm taking y'all on me with. And also just like learning how to enjoy the moment, enjoy my time with the people around me, and enjoying life in general, y'all. I told y'all at the beginning of the year, I feel like I kind of like younger me didn't really enjoy the simple things in life, like just waking up every day and just being able to do the simplest things, y'all. I just didn't appreciate it, and I feel like that's this year I wanted to be able to appreciate that and grow and learn new things. So, but this whole thing is like getting me back on track with all my goals for the new year. And if you've been around, you already know the goals that we set. Wash your clothes, definitely. Y'all know I'm real bad with washing clothes and putting up clothes. Like, that's probably the worst thing. I mean, we're not even gonna get into that, but I am taking these braids out because if you can tell, these braids are getting looking a little crazy now. And yeah, it's been a month since I've had them in. So actually, it's been over a month. It's been a month, maybe a week or two. So they ready to come out. And honestly, they wouldn't even look that bad if I was actually like wearing my bonnet and stuff. Like I put this on just because I saw it, but I don't be wearing my bonnet and stuff for real, y'all. So, if I was wearing my bonnet and stuff, I probably would have been able to keep them in longer. I really wanted to get my hair done before we go out of town this weekend to Atlanta, but that ain't gonna happen. So yeah. And then we got Bible study, which I actually need to watch that. Today's Wednesday, Bible study day. So we might do that tonight, or I might just watch it in the morning. Have something to watch in the morning, start my day off right. Honestly, right now I'm getting sleepy, so I'm trying to wrap this up for y'all. Yeah, like I said, get back to reading my Bible, working out, going on my morning walks. If I can tell my boyfriend into doing an evening walk at the park, y'all. I really don't want to walk around my neighborhood. It ain't that aesthetic. Like, I don't want to be seeing my neighbors and stuff, honestly. So I just started posting on my new YouTube page, from my other YouTube page that I created for aspiring engineers. So if you want engineering as your career, if you're going to school for engineering right now. So the first video I just recorded, I actually split it into 2 parts because I kind of want all those videos to be very short. I want it to be short and like straight to the point because you're trying to, you know, that way you get your information quick and you don't have to stay too long. So my first series, I guess I did, my first topic, must-have advice for all the incoming freshman engineering majors. So I did a video on that. My next video, I'm actually going to try to record tomorrow, just depending on how busy I get. So if you know anybody that's going to school for engineering, or you are going to school for engineering, or about to go to school, thinking about going to school for engineering, that'll be a great if you follow that page. It's literally the same name I have here, just with talks at the end. Because it's going to be all sit-down talk videos, advice videos, tips. The whole channel is going to be giving y'all tips and advice on school and career getting into engineering. That is me just trying to help engineers. For engineering, we usually have a high dropout percentage. You know, when people come into freshman engineering, we usually have a big fall off by freshman year, you know, and I just want to be able to help that dropout percentage not be so much, especially amongst our minorities, our African American women. And I see a lot of us fall off, and we are needed in the field. This is a great field for us to be in. The opportunities are there, and I just feel like a lot of people are missing opportunities because they give up too easily, or they're not willing to put in the work, or they just don't know something and they don't have anybody to talk to about it, you know? So that's me trying to fill in that gap, trying to help anybody out that's an aspiring engineer working towards that degree. I want to be able to help in some type of ways. So I'm about to start having to, you know, plan content for both pages, that page as well as this page. And I wanted to separate it because I feel like I've started my platform on this page, not so much. Like, I do have engineering videos, but they're kind of engineering videos that anybody could watch. You know, that advice video is specific to people who are actually in engineering, aspiring engineers in the field or trying to get into that field. And everybody that's watching this is not, you know, trying to get in the field or care about advice to get into the field, because they're not trying to get into the field. They're not in school to get into the field. So it's like, why would you want to see that, you know? So that's me trying to separate the two things. Okay, y'all? That's not to say that I'm still going to be doing my Just a Girl Construction vlog series on this page, because that page is literally sit down talks, videos, advice videos only, you know? So let me stop talking, because I know I'll be talking up a freaking storm. But I don't even know how I'm posting. I don't even know how I look. I feel drained right now. My eyes hurt. I'm tired. So I hope it don't come off as that, because I'm actually excited to do this weekly vlog. I hate I came on here looking a mess in the first place, but that's how that be sometimes. Don't be judging me. But that's kind of all I have to say. Y'all know why we're doing this video. It's time to catch y'all tomorrow. Like I said, all I'm about to do is get ready for bed and then record some short form content. And I kind of like, I'm tired of talking. You can't believe it. So I'm just about to wind down, have me a little time to myself. No camera, no nothing. Probably about to finish watching this vlog I was watching. Do my skincare, hygiene, get in bed. Chill out for the night and I'll hit y'all back up in the morning.
Several days later.
All right, y'all. Don't even mind how I look right now. Y'all, I'm not even going to lie to y'all. This whole weekend been a mess. It's currently Sunday, August 17th, y'all. And I had initially started this video last week, Wednesday. One of the two. I was going to include this weekend in the Getting My Life Together, you know, video type. But, y'all, this weekend was so chaotic. I can't even, like, probably one of the most chaotic weekends I've had in a minute now. Like, oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, it was just like one thing after the next. But I'll get all into that when I'm taking down my hair, because I'm about to take down my hair part of this reset, because this is over with. This is done. Y'all, this is over with. The boat hole is tangled. I ain't been wrapping it. Like it's just, I'm over it and it's coming out my head. So we're gonna do that first, y'all. But as far as like the whole getting my life together reset thing, I just really need to get my freaking life together, y'all. I don't have no routine. Every day is literally just me figuring out what I'm gonna do. I don't have me a content schedule no more. And so that's kind of what this week is about, getting back on a set routine like I was before my birthday and the Cali trip. Just been every day figuring out what I'm gonna do and then trying to do it, but I spent so much time figuring out what I'm about to do that it takes up some of the time that I could be doing. And I just been all over the place, a little scatterbrained all over. See, and then my neck, whatever. In this video, I said I'm also taking out my hair, obviously. We're about to do that first. I would be starting this off at church because it is Sunday, and it's about 8:20 right now, something like that. Usually I go to 8:15 church. If y'all been here, y'all know that. But y'all, because of this weekend and the fact that my niece's birthday was this weekend, yesterday, her little party, and some of her friends are still here at my parents' house, and my parents are gone. I'm about to leave them just at the house by themselves. So we're gonna be at Bedside Baptist today. I'm gonna watch church online. I'm gonna watch church online, and y'all are gonna see that part of my reset, getting my ish back together, because I always gotta include God in a spiritual reset before anything else, because that just starts you off right. If you do a spiritual reset, get back to reading your Bible, get back to watching church, going to church, whatever you want to say, whatever you do, just getting back into the spiritual realm. I try to do that first, getting back in touch with God, like reading my Bible, praying, and like I said, getting me some sermons in. That always gets me better overall to start resetting everything else, you know? I don't know if you know what I mean, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, like I said, I kind of cleaned before I went out of town, but I didn't do like a deep clean, and I still need to wash clothes. Y'all know I hate washing clothes. But that's kind of like a gist, more so resetting of what I have to do, y'all. Yeah, we're just trying to get my life back on track. So you're gonna come with me this whole week and get my life back on track, so we can complete these goals and get back on it. We went out of town yesterday, and even my boyfriend's grandma, she was like, "Oh, you lost a lot of weight." I'm like, "Yes, I was 30 days." Yeah, but either way, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, we gotta take my braids down, and then I'm gonna talk to y'all about this weekend. That's this little chaotic weekend that y'all was supposed to see, but not gonna see, because y'all just not gonna see, because I didn't record it because it was freaking chaotic, and my mind was like, what is going on? What is going on from the beginning, from Friday and all of Saturday? Friday and all of Saturday was just like, what, like, everything just kept going. Like, it was something. Every time we think we got something handled or settled, something else came. And it was just like back to back to back, back stuff. Like, I don't understand, y'all. But I'm gonna talk to y'all all about it. Okay? Y'all, I had to go find me some scissors. I just found some scissors. And then these little girls is now waking up. They tell me they need water, they need this. I said, y'all can go lay back down. I'll get some water. They act like they about to die. I'm also trying to get in touch with my brother, y'all, because really I wasn't supposed to be over here with him. Okay, y'all, I was really going home to my house. Well, really, I can't really explain the story fully of how I ended up here, because it won't make sense unless y'all know the whole story, kind of, somewhat. I don't know. But y'all already know about my niece's party. I'm gonna talk about it in order, so it just makes sense. It just go with the flow, because if I talk about it out of order, y'all gonna be confused, and it ain't gonna make sense. But let me start taking on these braids. Found somewhere to sit y'all up, because I'm in my mama room, so it's not my same setup. I've got to figure out something in her room. And yeah. Okay, I'll just update y'all, and then I'm obviously, by the time I update y'all, it's not gonna be done with my head, and then we'll just, you know, fast forward that thing. Okay, let me figure out where I'm gonna sit, y'all. Y'all, look at the cute pajamas. This is what they wore yesterday, because my niece's party was Hello Kitty themed. I'll put some videos up and stuff, but I didn't even take mine out just because I came so late, y'all. I already had on pajamas. Yeah, I don't know if it looked bad, y'all, or not, but everything out the way. First start, I can't focus. These are gonna take so long to take off, y'all. And I need to take these press-ons off because they keep getting caught on. I'm gonna take these press-ons off first so they won't be getting caught in my braids like they've been doing. And it's been so irritating, y'all. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So it started off because of Atlanta, y'all. I forgot my phone about to go dead. We were going to Atlanta, me and my boyfriend and his brothers were going to Atlanta. Their grandpa's birthday. He was turning 75. So, you know, happy birthday to him. His birthday was yesterday. But y'all, so his family wanted him. His brother does not live in Nashville. Okay, that's kind of the point. His brother lives in Memphis. Okay, Memphis is 3 hours from Nashville, but in the opposite way of Atlanta. Okay, let's start there. So his people wanted him, my boyfriend, to go pick up his brother in Memphis, take him to Atlanta with us, and then also drop him off on the way back. Okay, mind you, Memphis is the opposite way going to Atlanta if we left from Nashville. So Nashville to Atlanta is closer than Memphis to Atlanta. We're going not completely like hella the opposite way, but like Atlanta is this way down from us and Memphis is that way. Okay, y'all get what I'm saying. But Atlanta this way, Memphis that way. Okay, but they wanted us to still pick him up, y'all, which logically doesn't make sense. But his brother had just had a wreck, and so he didn't have a car to meet us in Nashville, because it would have made more sense if he just met us in Nashville, drove to us, and then we drove to Atlanta, and then, you know, we drove back to Nashville, where we stay at, and then he would just drive to Memphis. I don't know, y'all, but either way, that was already like a thing, basically. Okay, so I mean, I don't mind going out of my way and stuff for family, so, you know, it's his family as well, so you gotta treat, you know, I wouldn't want somebody to go out of the way for me, but like logically, I know to y'all that don't make sense, but I don't even know where I was at, but my phone just died. So anyway, I'm almost done taking out these nails real quick. But yeah, so they wanted my boyfriend to drive to Memphis to get him. I don't know where we left off, so I'm gonna repeat that just in case I didn't even say it. My boyfriend was cool with going to pick him up. I mean, it's his brother, so he's gonna pick him up anyway. And his mom said she would pay for the gas to go get him because, you know, it is, like I said, the opposite way of us going to Atlanta. So the problem came in when this man tried to bring his dog. Cause, dude, what? So my boyfriend said he had already talked to his brother about his dog, like he was gonna have to find him, you know, a friend to stay at, place to stay at, or somewhere. But I think my boyfriend said they ended up saying that he was gonna be in a, what is it called? Not a kennel, or I don't know what they call, but you know the places they have for dogs, like when you go out of town and stuff like that. So they told him, my boyfriend, supposedly that was the solution, basically. Okay, because the dog was not coming up here. If y'all don't know, we already have 3 dogs up here. My boyfriend has a dog and I have 2 dogs. Okay, so we already had to find somebody to watch our dogs, and my brother was watching our 3 dogs. Okay, I didn't want him to have to I didn't want to ask my brother to watch another dog, especially because his dog is bigger than all 3 of our dogs. Okay, the brother's dog is bigger than our dogs, and he's also not used to my brother, so it's just like, you know, so I didn't want that to be an issue because the dog's not used to my brother. He doesn't know my brother like that, and he's gonna be in a whole new city. He ain't never been down here. But it would have been different if the dog had, you know, if his brother has already came down here, he's been around us. Like, the dog be in Memphis, we only see the dog when he's in Memphis. He's never came to our house, his brother's never been there, so it's like it would all be new to him, the dog. Day before comes, and this man talking about him and his dog coming. Like, what do you mean? And then first of all, I didn't want him driving in no car because I didn't know how the dog was. Like, I've never heard of the brother like traveling with the dog or anything like that. Dogs get car sickness and everything too. Like, I'm not trying to have a dog get in the car and throw up or nothing, like, you know, because dogs can have car sickness. Okay, so I don't know none of this, and like I said, from what I've known, I've never known the brother to travel with the dog long distances. So it's just like he gonna drive from Memphis to Nashville, Nashville to Memphis, then do that whole trip again within a day span. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's something you gotta get used to. Even as a person, as a child, you have to get used to that. Whatever. So I was just like, it would be best if you find somewhere in Memphis for it to go, that it was already comfortable for the dog, or have somebody come, you know, stay in your house, or stay, you know, I don't know, whatever, bro. So the issue came in with him still trying to bring the dog. I guess he couldn't find nobody, and he said after the whole car situation and stuff like that, he couldn't afford to pay for it to go in, y'all know, the little place for people to watch him. Okay, I'm just like, bro, the only thing I could do is he could come down here in Nashville, and my brother could watch him. Okay, so I asked my brother before I even offered that, and he was like, oh, okay. We only was gonna be gone like a day. We were leaving Saturday morning. We was gonna come back Sunday morning. Y'all, tell me why this man still tried to bring this dog to Atlanta. I'm like, really? There's no point in bringing him to Atlanta. We literally going there for their grandfather's party. Okay, after that, we going home, going to sleep, and waking back up and leaving. Like, what is the point in dragging this dog to Atlanta and back? It wouldn't even be maybe 24 hours, y'all, just because we didn't get to Atlanta until about 4 o'clock Saturday anyway, just because of other stuff that I'm about to tell y'all about. And so we were leaving that morning. So it wouldn't even been a full 24 hours without the dog, y'all. Now, initially, we had planned on leaving earlier, though. But my boyfriend had lost the keys to the truck. And at the time, we didn't have my car because my car needed my tires rotated, okay? So I ended up, that was my fault. I did it last minute. And so I didn't drop it off until Friday. And it wasn't going to be ready until 7:30 Saturday morning, which was cool because that was about the time we was going to leave. So we was going to have to drive the work truck that we have. And we were going to drive that to go pick up my car and just shoot from the Lexus dealership on out. Honestly, the car thing wasn't a big issue Lexus wise, because they had my car ready as soon as they opened up at 7:30. She texted me, hey, your car ready. So you know, that wasn't really the issue. The issue was we couldn't find the keys to the truck to go get my car. Okay, I told my boyfriend we could just go get a Uber and go get my car, but that don't solve the problem if my brother uses the work truck, and I didn't want him to be without a car while he's babysitting the dogs, and he was supposed to be coming over here to my parents' house. My grandfather stays here at my parents' house, and because he just had a stroke, so he's supposed to be like, he don't cook and everything no more. So my brother had to like take care of him as well, like cooking and all that stuff. So I'm like, he gonna have to be going between the two places, my house for the dogs and my parents' house. So we need to find those work keys. So we spent my boyfriend spent all morning trying to find these keys. Why the freak, y'all, is the keys in the truck? Like, dude, you did not look that hard. I feel like he did that over. Like, why? How? I told him, like, bro, me and his friend was basically like, we was driving when we finally went to go get the Lexus. I called my sister, and she came and picked us up, and so she dropped us off at the Lexus dealership. On the way back, I'm like, bro, you're not really looking for these keys. You're not. I'm telling you, you can't be looking for these keys for real. And I'm like, I'm sure you overlooking it, because my boyfriend loses keys. He loses the car keys to the Lexus almost every day, every time he has them. And then he'll ask me, like, he's the one driving to Atlanta. He drove from Atlanta last night, and then the man go get in the house and ask me where the keys at. Why the heck would I know where the keys are if you drove? Like, I'm not, you should have the keys. You're the driver, bro. Like, what are you doing? But he always losing some keys and a wallet. Like, come on now, get it together. I hate that this glue leaves this, like, it leaves this little glue underneath from the press on, but it's cool. When we finally get the Lexus, y'all, my dad tells us we need to go check on the job site, the church we're working on. And I was gonna see my brother, but my brother has no keys to the truck. So it's like, okay. So that's another stop we had to do that wasn't part of the plans because of the truck keys being lost. And so my boyfriend was like, maybe I lost the keys yesterday, because we had come here Friday after we went to go get my boyfriend's brother from Memphis. So we went and got him from Memphis Friday, and we ended up bringing a dang dog, y'all. And like I said, it stayed in Nashville with my brother, and he watched all 4 dogs, which is crazy. That does not sound fun, honestly. I'm sorry. I love dogs, but having 4 freaking dogs to watch, feed, and take out, Friday. Dad finally gets settled. He said he's gonna bring the dog, but we're not bringing the dog in the Lexus now. I just got the Lexus. I got my peanut butter seats, my look. We're not doing no big dog in the Lexus, okay? I was like, we drove the truck, the work truck, to pick up his brother and the dog, okay? We do that Friday. Now that's all settled, y'all, okay? Dog staying at our house with my brother. Right before that, I'm forgetting something. His mom was like, oh, she didn't say that she was gonna send gas. And I mean, I can't personally tell y'all if she said she's gonna give gas or not, because this is happening between my boyfriend and his mama. They handling all that. But my boyfriend had got mad because basically, like, he was saying that she reneged on giving the gas that she had already promised him for going to get his brother. I don't get into all that. That ain't part of my, you know. But I did ride with him just so he's not by himself, because I knew he was already upset about the whole, like, he felt like she was playing him with the gas and all that, and just the whole situation in general, even the dog situation. And then his brother told him that he wasn't gonna work all day. He was gonna do a half day, so he was at home waiting on him when he got there. But instead, his brother tried to push it and work a full day. So he was just like, my boyfriend was kind of feeling like kind of disrespected because they weren't listening to him. So it was just a whole big thing, and he was getting upset about it, and like he felt like they was playing with him, which I don't think they was playing with him. I just feel like the man know you weren't about to be here at 12 and he wanted to work a full shift. I know it's not, it's kind of selfish because you're on somebody else's time, but at the same time, like, can you fault the man for wanting to work some couple hours? He needs the money. He just got in a car wreck, you know, like, you got to kind of see, I try to get him to see both sides, y'all. But I don't know, I couldn't get him to see both sides. I don't know about the whole money thing about gas. I stayed out of that. But we got the dog, y'all, finally, after all the confusion from the gas money to bringing the dog to where we was going to get him all the way, the timing and all this stuff. My boyfriend's mad about the timing because we ended up picking him late from Memphis. And the only reason my boyfriend even agreed to pick him up from Memphis still because my mom and dad actually, like, picked him up, the brother up and the dog, and met us like an hour into the drive. And the drive is only 3 hours. I already told y'all, from Nashville to Memphis. So they met us an hour in, so we technically didn't have to drive the whole 3 hours to pick him up. It kind of all worked out, but it was just like, at the moment, it was stressful and a lot of going back and forth because everybody just kept like, it's like they just wanted him to do exactly what they wanted him to do. And like, they just kept, I guess, putting stuff onto it, like the dog and him working, and like just kept adding factors into him getting picked up, basically. That didn't make it as smooth as it could have been. That was the issue for my boyfriend. And I'm just trying to keep him calm because he'll get upset about it and then not want to go and stuff. And I'm just like, bro, I get you upset, but even if you are upset with your brother and your mama, like, it don't have nothing to do with your granddaddy. It's your granddad's birthday. It's his 75th, and that's a big, that's a big thing. He's getting up there in years, and you want to cherish those moments you have with those people, your family. So why, even if you are mad at them, that don't mean you can't go to the birthday party. Like, that don't have nothing to do with them. So we finally get the brother situated. He down here with the dog, all day, okay? I'm trying to make sure I tell the story in order, y'all. I'm not even taking that one here, y'all. Hold on. I still have nails to check off. I can't talk. I cannot multitask. I don't know what about it. I just can't. I don't know why I can't multitask good, but I'm a horrible multitasker. So that issue was solved. Then, like I said, Saturday when we about to leave, we can't find the truck keys. Okay? So when we get my car finally, my sister come picks us up. We get to Lexus. Everything there goes smooth. On the way to the job site we working on to look at, because like I said, my brother don't have the keys to go look at it. I'm like, dude, you're not looking for these keys. I swear these keys are probably right in the truck. So I'm like, okay, when we get to the house, because we about to go back to the house after we go to the church. And then we had to drop some off at my parents' house. And then we came back. It was just a whole bunch of stuff we had to do just for us. I go to the truck. As soon as we get there, y'all, I'm looking in the front seat. Why the keys right there in the front seat in between the seats, y'all? He pissed me off royally. I had to walk away because were you even looking for real? Like, I couldn't even believe that you were looking in the key. Like, we found the keys, y'all, within a minute of looking in the car. But you spent all morning looking for the keys. Something ain't right with that. I'm sorry. Something ain't right with that. I just can't. Something ain't right. Yeah. Okay, so that put us behind. We, at this point, I think it's like 10, 11. Probably like 11, y'all. At this point, we finally found the truck keys. So it's like, okay, now we can basically leave because my brother's not going to be without a car to go back and forth in. So then we hadn't even packed, y'all, me and my boyfriend, which we didn't really need to pack nothing. I just brought some pajamas and like a change of clothes. And I already had on what I was wearing to the party because we was going to get there late at this point. The party started at 4:30 and by the time we got there, it was gonna be that time. So I wore what I was gonna wear to the party, and I didn't really have to pack anything else. So we get on the road, y'all. We leave the dog there, all that. Okay, then y'all, everything's smooth breezing, smooth going right now. We go to there, we get there. It really ain't too much traffic. It's like I thought it was going to be going to Atlanta. You know how Atlanta be. I really slept the whole way. I felt bad, but my boyfriend got it. He got to drive, but he really had just drove from Memphis, so I kind of felt bad, you know, because he driving alone. But he didn't want to. I kept asking him, and he didn't want nobody to drive. So okay, do you, Superman? So then we get to his grandparents' place, and they're sitting up for a party, so we do that. Everything's cool. We just sat down, ate, they singing happy birthday, all this stuff. Why do I get a call from my brother saying this man's dog is gone? My boyfriend's brother dog is gone. I'm like, what do you mean he's gone? He said he was walking him, and the harness, he slipped out of the harness. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, he chased the dog to a certain point in this area, and then he left the subdivision, went to somebody like open yard, because we live next to a whole bunch of like open yards, okay? And he just on these people probably just running around, and so my brother, he like running after him, and y'all, then this man jetted off from him, completely gone out of my brother's eyesight. He cannot find the dog at all, like at all. So I'm like, bro, we sat on that phone for like an hour trying to figure out like where you should go look here, go look there. Didn't find it all. Now my boyfriend, my brother upset, y'all, because you know he really wanted to bring his dog anyway. So it's just like, dang, you know how you would feel like, dang, I should just brought my dog. I wish I, you know, and that's basically how, you know, he was probably feeling. And I know he was already upset though, just in general, because that happened. Like, he was about to cry. He really like love his dog, as you should. So that's what happened, y'all. And I'm just like, whoa, okay. So I'm trying to call because he said he had a microchip in the dog. But then when we looked it up, one, the freaking thing wasn't activated. He didn't pay the little yearly subscription for the microchip to have it. And then two, when I started really doing the research about the microchip that he had, it don't give you locations. It just tell you like information about the dog. Like, it's not a tag. It doesn't tell you where the dog is at 24, you know? So I'm just like, okay, because I was initially going to pay $100 and just, you know, find out where he at, because, you know, basically he got lost on our watch. But like I said, the microchip doesn't do that. So it was kind of no point. And so he was like, basically at that point, he was ready to go. I mean, we wasn't even at the party, y'all, in Atlanta for no more than 2 hours before this happened, y'all. And we got back on the road. We got there at like 4 something. We ended up getting back on the road at 6 something because he was ready to go look for his dog, y'all. And I feel him, but like, dude, we just got off the road. Not only just got off the road from Atlanta at 4, yesterday we just got off the road late last night from Memphis. Like, okay, I don't know, y'all. It was just a lot. But we ended up leaving because, I mean, you know, I wanted to be able to find his dog as well. And I know he wouldn't have been able to like sleep good thinking about his dog out there and all that stuff, you know. So we ended up leaving. I told my boyfriend I would drive because I know he was tired. Like, he just drove here. And but he, like I said again, he didn't want nobody to drive. I asked him multiple times, and I'm trying to I'm trying to sit up with him, y'all know. I'm just keep falling asleep. I'm like, girl, why are you so sleepy? But I was trying my hardest to stay up with him, so you know, he not sleepy and just up by himself. But baby, I couldn't do it. I was going to sleep. I couldn't do it. So then, y'all, it was just a mess, the whole dog situation. So when we finally got back, and I just don't know what it was about Atlanta, that trip, but I just feel like stuff just kept happening to like either prevent us from going to Atlanta, and well, I think it was trying to prevent us from going to Atlanta, as well as like when we ended up still going to Atlanta after everything, getting us away from Atlanta as quick as possible. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like God just didn't want us to be in Atlanta, because the plan was to stay overnight, and we was probably gonna go out with his cousin and his cousin's girlfriend that was there, and like, you know, kind of go out after the birthday party with his family. And so I'm thinking we about to have a nice little time. That's why I said I was gonna vlog for y'all. I start the vlog. I was gonna show y'all the whole weekend, but no, that's not what happened. But I just feel like it was just so much chaos surrounding that whole getting to Atlanta, the birthday party. It's like, what are you trying to keep us from? Like, what are you trying to, and then for the dog of all things to get lost, like, why do you not want me in Atlanta? Well, not me, but why do you not want us in Atlanta this weekend? Like, what's up? What's going on? But I'm telling y'all, even before that, before all the issues and stuff coming on, I, in my gut, just didn't want to go. Like, I don't know what it was, but I just wasn't feeling Atlanta in my spirit. I don't know. But then at the same time, it was for his grandfather's birthday. So it's just like, you know, I feel like you should go out there. Because I'm big on, like, birthdays. And like I said, cherishing moments with your people and family. I'm a big family person. So, like, why wouldn't I go for my boyfriend's family, like his grandfather? But it was just like something in it. It was just like, I don't know. It was like a silent gut feeling. And then for all that stuff to be happening, it just is like all this confusion and stuff surrounding the trip. And then, like I said, for us to get there, we having a good time at his family thing, and then all of a sudden the dog get lost and we gotta leave immediately. Like, it was just like that was God's like last try to get us back home, basically. I feel like, I don't know for what or what the reason, but I just feel like it was multiple things that just kept piling up beforehand to not get us there. And then we finally got there. I feel like the dog getting lost is like God's last attempt to get us back home, like get us out of Atlanta. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, or maybe I'm reading too much into it. I really don't know. But I feel like you should trust your gut feelings. I don't know what he was saving us from, or, you know, but thank you to God, we here, we living another day. He actually just found the dog, y'all, this morning. The dog came to the door whining to get in. And I don't know why the dog even stayed out that long, honestly, because I ain't never had no dog just run away like that. I've never seen no dog do that, y'all, honestly. My dogs, if they out, they usually coming back within 30 minutes, y'all. They ain't never staying out too long. My dogs be sitting at their front door looking at me like, why you ain't open this door yet? I ain't never had no dogs that stayed out for hours, like just ran away and stayed out for hours. That's crazy. My boyfriend go call that man dog slow. Like, boy, don't call that man dog slow. But yeah, I have never seen no dog do that. But I get maybe he don't know where he needs to go, or maybe he thought he was getting dropped off, and my brother boyfriend was like leaving him there forever. I don't know what he thought was going on, but that man did not come back till early in the morning. And that means he was out for hours, because we got the call at 5 p.m. our time now, you know. So he was out the whole 4 hours. We took the drive there, and then when we got back, as soon as we got back, me and my boyfriend and his brother, we walked around the area where my brother said that he got lost at, and we still didn't see him. So, like, dude, he stayed out for hours. Like, I ain't never seen no dog do that ever. Even when I take my dogs out of town, when we go to Memphis, we take them to Memphis sometimes, them people do not be running off like that. They'll run off, but they do not be running off like that, like out of eyesight, please. But maybe my dogs is too pampered, they too bougie or something, because they don't be doing all that. And then our little puppy came, he don't want to leave your little area. Like, he do not be running off. He be without the chain, but he do not be wanting to go without us. Like, us being out of eyesight, he ain't with all that. He honestly, if you walk away, he want to be right in between your legs. I feel bad for the guy, because I know how I would feel if any of the other dogs got hurt or lost or something like that. So I'm glad he found his dog, y'all. Honestly, I'm so happy. I hate that we had to leave early from the party, because the party was actually going pretty good, y'all. It was really nice. I need to get started more so on my braids, because I'm having a hard time taking these out, because they're so small. I'm not used to getting small braids, y'all, no more. Like, so then when I get here, we get back from Atlanta after look for the dog, and then my sister texts me, tell me some come here. I'm like, where? So my niece turned 18 yesterday. It was also her birthday. And so they was having a slumber party at my parents' house. I'm like, come. She's like, yeah, you can come help me with these girls. I'm like, jeez Louise. So we came, my boyfriend dropped me off last night. Yeah, I didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock in the freaking morning. 3 o'clock in the freaking morning. I was so tired, y'all. So tired. Because when I first, and then it was just, I don't know. This continued the craziness of my weekend. Because when I got here, why these people yelling to the top of their lungs? And then a girl started throwing up, y'all. I was like, oh, hell no. And I really thought she was going to throw up in the wrong room. I thought she was about to throw up in my parents' room when I came downstairs. I'm like, oh, we gotta get back here. She got to go to my niece's room, the guest room or something. Because, baby, if she throw up on my mama's floor, do you know how all of us would, my mama would kill all of us, bro. Like, first of all, why y'all even in this room? Get up out of here. My mama do not play that. I was so, like, I was texting my niece, like, girl, if you do not come get this girl up out of here, you know your grandma gonna lose it. If anything, out of this rain, her room, no. You got free reign for everything else, but she do not want nobody in her room. And I locked the door back, because I don't even know how it got unlocked, because we had locked the door of my parents' room anyway. So I don't know how it got unlocked. I don't know. Maybe my niece know. I don't know. It was just crazy. Like, I don't know. The whole thing was crazy. When I got here, they was off the chain. They was off the walls. I was like, baby, I can't clean up no throw. I'm so glad I wouldn't got the stuff to clean it up, but one of her friends, she cleaned it up anyway. So I was like, okay. because I thought I was about to clean up, throw up, y'all. Because you can't sit there, but like, dang, I want to clean up, throw up. I hate that. Like, y'all, when you clean up, throw up, you gotta have a strong stomach or whatever. Because I be like, look, I be wanting to, ugh. But yeah, y'all, when I got here, it was chaotic as well. I'm like, Jesus, y'all, whole weekend just been crazy, chaotic, y'all. Yeah, so we finally got everybody down around 3 o'clock. They were settling down, and I said they weren't even done settling down before I went to bed, because I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I done had me a long little weekend, stressful little chaotic weekend. I'm ready to go to bed. So I came to my parents' room and went to bed. My sister was still here, so I was like, cool. Then my niece come in here telling my sister about to leave and go to a party. Girl, what is you going to a party for? But she was basically like, everybody who was leaving had already left, and everybody that's here still, out of the girls, they was staying the night. So, and she had blew up the blow mattress and all that stuff. So everybody is kind of like in their designated sleep area. I was like, oh, good. I went back to sleep because, baby, day 18. I mean, it's good enough that I'm already here. You know, really, they don't technically need supervising, but I know my mama ain't gonna want them around her house without her being here. Ain't nobody here. So I'm here to make sure don't nothing go, too crazy. But baby, I was sleeping at 3, so y'all gonna have to just settle down, pray. I'm praying nothing go wrong while I'm asleep, because I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. But that was just to top off the craziness of last night. Like, last night and yesterday and Friday, like, it was just like nothing was going as planned. Chaos, just, oh my God, y'all. But I'm honestly about to watch TV. That's what I've been wanting to do for the last 2 days. That's what I was literally about to do last night before my sister called me to come over here with her. But yeah, let me finish checking those braids. I don't know how much of this y'all gonna hear, honestly, y'all, because I know I'll be talking a long time. But I'm about to take down these braids and watch me some YouTube. And so I do a little, what they be calling it, montage. And y'all can watch me take down my braids and watch my little vlogs. But maybe I'll get back to y'all. I don't know. And now all these girls up just loud still. How you wake up loud? You went to sleep loud, wake up loud. And they waking up early because it's 8 something. Maybe 9 something at this point. It's just gonna take me forever to take down these braids. I should tell they little butt, all them come help me get braids, so I'm gonna take down some braids. But I really wanna watch TV and chill out alone. So yeah, y'all, let me finish taking down these braids, and I'm trying to get in touch with my brother still so he can bring my granddaddy some food, because I'm not about to cook, and I don't think it's nothing even here to cook. All right, y'all, we getting down. We getting a little somewhere. Well, a few braids. It's honestly just harder to take out because they're so small. I don't usually get them that small. I'm having like, it's taking me a little slower than I normally do to take them out, because I usually get like medium to large braids just because I don't like to sit there that long. But this time, for the look I wanted, I had to, and it was for my birthday. So it's like, you got to put up with something on your birthday. Do a little different. Do something a little different. But y'all know I've been calling my brother all morning. This man finally calling me back to go get my granddaddy some food, and he's in my, I'm not about to get up right now, so he gonna DoorDash. I could have DoorDashed the food if we was gonna DoorDash. So he DoorDashed him some Wendy's. I'm about to go get that, y'all. He's so lazy. Like, boy, you could have came and got your granddaddy some food. But then my thing is, he ordered him Wendy's though, with my granddaddy's Wendy's from DoorDash. So if he was coming over here getting out of bed, coming over here anyway, why you just didn't stop and get the Wendy's for both of y'all? This generation is lazy. That's all it is. So I'm gonna go downstairs and get that Wendy's. And my niece and them, they just came in here. They go into Waffle House. So I'm probably gonna get a waffle from Waffle House. I told her to give me just one waffle. I usually get the all-star meal, but I don't want all that. I don't want the eggs and sausage and all that. Just give me a waffle. I honestly wish we had food here to cook, but we need to restock on some food. So, well, honestly, I actually forgot that I even ordered, y'all, before I came over here, because I had I told y'all I hadn't planned on coming over here. When we got home back from Atlanta, I was in bed, laying down. I had ordered me some pizza, because that's what I had been craving. Then my sister texted me, and I just got up. Whole time I'm forgetting that I ordered pizza. So my pizza came to the house. Okay, I'll just get it tomorrow, and I'll eat it tomorrow for lunch or something. Okay? So I just told my brother to bring it. He talking about it's only 2 slices left. What you mean it's only 2 slices left? Who ate my freaking pizza? Like, why would y'all eat my pizza? I literally said, don't eat my pizza. Y'all, that irked me. Yeah, my granddaddy really loved him some Wendy's. I don't know why he liked Wendy's so much. Every time I ask him what he wants to eat out, Wendy's. Yeah, I honestly be watching random people vlogs. I don't even know who this is for real, but I just be scrolling, honestly. And if I find something that look interesting, I don't care if I don't know you, I will watch the vlog, bro. As long as you get me entertained, I will watch a random person's vlog. I don't understand why people be like, oh, because I don't know her. I don't want to know her life. Like, I don't want to know what she's doing. Don't nobody care. Like, there are people out there who care, okay? I love to see random people's lives. I'm nosy like that. I like seeing what you're doing. I don't know you, but I'll be just as proud of you, the next person. Like, people be on here telling their success stories. I just watched one girl that it was a random click, y'all. She was telling about her, like, it was a vlog, but she also told about her Katrina story. Like, it was interesting. And I like, it's a random person. I don't know this person. I don't follow this person. I literally just randomly saw it pop up on my YouTube thing. So, like, I don't understand why people be making a big deal out of that. All right, y'all. We got one side of my head done. And now we're working on this side of the head. So, yeah, I'll get back with y'all when we almost done. Because I'm getting tired and hurt and ready to be done.
Sometimes what God does don't make sense, but it does make miracles. I need to say that one more time for the people in the back. Traffic. Look, I can see. You see traffic? You better get off. I don't see no traffic. You better get off. Okay. About 25 miles up the road. There it is. You see it. To your left. The interstate up there that you have avoided. Now the traffic is backed up because GPS saw further down the road than you saw. And so now you're thankful that the person who was in the car that you told you to get off, because now it saved you time off of your arrival. Your mindset will either fuel your faith or feed your fear. Negativity does not just affect the one person who carries it. It spreads like a virus. So you can always tell in somebody's house. If the house was negative, then the wife gets negative. Then the children get negative. Then the cat is negative. The dog walking around looking pitiful. Everybody looking pitiful. Fish won't even float no more. They come visit your house as a cloud of negativity. And then when people like that come to your house, don't bring that negativity to me. I don't want that around me. See, because I'm in a season in my life, I don't want negativity on my phone. I don't want it on my TV. I don't want it in my environment. Because negativity is contagious. So unfamiliarity bred anxiety and hesitation. This is the fear you feel when you start a new job, starting a new business, move to a new city, or begin a new relationship. Because you've never been there before. Your imagination starts filling in the gaps with the worst case scenarios instead of God's promises. Check. The fear of inadequacy in the face of. This is the feeling of being too small, unqualified, or insufficient when confronted with something greater than yourself. They said in Numbers 13:33, we seem like grasshoppers in our own eyes, letting their self-image determine their destiny. This is the voice that whispers, you're not smart enough, not gifted enough, not connected enough. You doubt your capacity to handle the opportunity, forgetting that God never sent you somewhere his strength can't sustain you. Check. Number 3, fear of opposition from the foreign. Because this is the fear of resistance, hostility, of threats from unfamiliar forces. The Israelites saw the giants in fortified cities and assumed we can't win against them. This is the fear you feel when you face powerful competitors, critics, or systems that seem to be set against you. It's when you think they're too big for me to overcome, forgetting that no opposition is greater than God's favor. Check. Number 4, the fear of being let down by the foreign. This is the fear that trying something new will lead to failure, loss, or regret. See, they said in Numbers 14:3, it would have been better for us to go back to Egypt, preferring familiar bondage over uncertain freedom. This is the fear of believing for better but not getting it. Afraid to hope again because you don't want to be hurt again. You'd rather stay in the comfort of the familiar than risk the pain of disappointment, even if it means missing your promise. Whew. Right here, I want to take authority over the spirit of fear. I want to tell you it ain't nothing but a spirit from the pit of hell. I want to tell you it's robbing you of God's best. And when you got this much word inside of you, you got to declare, I'm bringing down every imagination and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. I'm coming against fear. Imposter syndrome is its cousin, and it's whispering in your ear, you're not qualified. You don't belong. In any moment, you feel like somebody going to find you out. You let those voices win. You don't just rob yourself. You rob generations that was supposed to inherit the fruit of your obedience. That's what happened in the wilderness. An entire generation died without stepping into the promise, not because the giants were too big, but because their self-perception was too small. They passed that mindset to their children. That young girl who never pursued college because her mother always said, people like us don't get those opportunities. Or the man who never started a business because his father failed years ago and his father told him, it's too risky, son. Self-sabotage becomes a generational curse. And the children inherit not only our DNA, but they inherit our fears. And every time you shrink back, you're teaching the next generation to do the same thing. Every time you call yourself unworthy, you are modeling that worth is negotiable. Every time you expect failure, you lay the groundwork for somebody else's wilderness. This is why rejecting negativity is not about just protecting your mind. It's about protecting your legacy. You can't pass down hope if you never carried it yourself. God has not given you the spirit of fear. Listen to me, people of God. If you don't face your giants in your land, your children will inherit them and call them normal. The devil is a liar. Today I'm coming against every giant in my future, and I'm declaring that it's time for me to own the outcome of my obedience. So now I can't get in, and the people behind me can't get in because somebody has stopped moving. And I'm talking to somebody right now. You're holding up somebody else's. You're holding up your family's blessing because you stopped moving. The devil is a liar. Touch your neighbor and say, today is our day to keep moving. Today is my day to move.
Real quick. It is hot, so I'm gonna make this quick though. So today is August, I guess it's August, yeah, August 18th, because my niece's birthday was on the 16th, Saturday, so yeah, man. It's August 18th, it's a Monday, y'all. I had a, not a late start, I got up pretty early, and I got myself together. Then I watched church, and I got ready. That's really about it. I let the dogs out. I didn't show y'all letting the dogs out, because they be doing a lot. Too much, honestly, too much. And then the little puppy, y'all, he's getting real big, and he just be terrorizing everything. Ugh. But y'all, we about to go on a walk in the park. I was going to like go walk at my parents' house. Y'all know I'd be walking on the treadmill, but the treadmill at my parents' house is broke, or it's not working. I don't know. It just won't start. It won't move. So I cannot walk at my parents' house anymore. And I done gained maybe 2-3 pounds since I stopped walking on the treadmill because it's broken, and we can't have that. So I'm gonna have to start walking in the park or something. But that's what we about to go do, y'all. I forgot my sunscreen. I ain't gonna be able to stay here too long. And that defeats the whole purpose. Because I'm supposed to walk an hour. I don't know about this. Oh. We are gonna have to walk in some shade because, y'all, I cannot believe I didn't put no sunscreen on before I came out here. And y'all, my boyfriend did come with me, y'all, but he don't want to walk, so he stayed in the car, which is like, but either way, he came with me, so it's okay, I guess. I gotta walk by myself. Well, I'm walking with y'all, so it don't even matter. Well, yeah.
Baby, it stank over here real bad.
Real bad, y'all. Gotta get in some shade. I gotta walk, because I was gonna walk the other path where it's all like sunny around the parking lot, y'all. But it's too hot for that, especially without no sunscreen. We can't do that. They just don't want me to get my freaking 10K steps. But we need that, because that's how I really lost 30 pounds, walking. I was walking heavy at the beginning of the summer. Heavy. You know, before my mom went back to work, we was walking. Y'all know we was walking. Y'all seen it on the weekly vlogs and all that. We was walking. So I need to get back to that. But maybe God stopped the treadmill because he know if the treadmill was working, I would be getting back on the treadmill instead of getting out and making myself like go to parks and stuff, because I would prefer usually the treadmill just because it's more convenient. But being out is so nice, y'all. I didn't walk to the whole other side of the park, and I was not trying to. I was trying to stay close to where my boyfriend was, because I really don't like to, like, I don't be liking to walk by myself like that in the corners and stuff of the park. But I'm out here now. I think I know my way around this park. I think. But y'all, I left my other shoes at my parents' house, my walking shoes. I left both of my New Balances that I walk in at my parents' house. And I'm not going all the way to my parents' house, then coming to walk. Y'all, I look a mess, but it's okay, because I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow. Whenever my beautician takes me back, hopefully she can get me in tomorrow. But y'all know I just took down my braids. We took them down together, so don't do too much, okay? But I said I wasn't gonna sit in the house feeling bad for myself, feeling sad, because I woke up feeling, well, last night I was feeling sad. That's why I stopped recording after I took my braids down. I was feeling like, I don't know, I was feeling really sad, and just, I was feeling unmotivated, sad, and I just didn't, I don't know, y'all. I started crying and everything. I know I'm dramatic, but like, I was just crying, and like, I was doing too much, honestly. But I still, the feelings was valid. I felt bad, and so I'm trying to get myself feeling better. And so yeah, this is what this walk is for. Y'all, this brings back such like nostalgic vibes. Like, I don't know, if y'all don't know, I've lived in Nashville my whole life. So like coming to this park and I don't know, a lot of stuff just be feeling nostalgic. Like it brings me, I don't know, being in my hometown makes me feel, it just makes me get a lot of nostalgic. Like I was saying, like when I be going through stuff now and like going through the same places that I grew up seeing and stuff, I have like such happy memories. I know a lot of people don't like being in their hometown because they have like bad memories and stuff, but a lot of my memories from my childhood are good. I didn't really have no like traumatic childhood or like my bad family issues or anything like that. So when I be going places that I went as a child and now going again as an adult, it brings me good feelings. And so that's why I can understand when people be like, I don't like being in my hometown because it brings back bad memories, bad people, all that stuff, because it does the opposite effect for me because my memories are good. So if your memories aren't good, obviously it's gonna give that same effect, but in reverse. So I don't know, I don't see myself moving anytime soon, y'all.
Yeah, this is just so peaceful. I need to start just getting out more and walking.
Yeah, I only have 18 steps right now. Not 18 steps, but 1,800 steps right now. So I need to get my butt up. But I just wanted to sit here and look at just look, y'all. It's so peaceful and it just feels good outside. And I'm just so happy to just be alive and be able to see it. But going out and going somewhere and just looking at nature and the world, it just puts into perspective everything, y'all. Like, it just puts into perspective how small your problems are. Like, they may feel big to you, but how small they really are in the grand scheme of everything. You know? I don't know if you know, but yeah. I have a habit of saying, you know. Like, girl, you don't know. They don't know. Y'all, okay, maybe it's just me, but do y'all remember the movie Percy Jackson? Knowing that was here in Nashville, when they did that, I was like, hey, Nashville, like, because you don't see too many places of Nashville though. Like, I don't know, I don't be seeing Nashville in a lot of movies and TV shows and stuff. So that was pretty cool to see in Percy Jackson. I can't remember which one of the series, but so everybody know Nashville is like nicknamed Music City. Okay, well, back it up. So the reason I'm telling y'all this, because I just seen a TikTok. And the dude was basically like, he's from Nashville. He was basically saying that people always act like they don't know that there's black people in Nashville. Like, and to me, y'all, when he was saying that, I found that so funny because I was just literally thinking about this the other day. When this lady, y'all, I can't remember how old I was, but I was young. I know I was 10 maybe or less when we were out of town. They asked us, like, they was asking everybody in the, like, I guess in the hotel lobby. I don't know why we were in the hotel lobby, honestly, but they was asking everybody like where everybody's from, and we said Nashville. And like this girl, and then she was a black girl. She turns around and gonna say, "Oh, there's black people in Nashville." Like, you just answered your own question, ma'am. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't feel like there's black people in Nashville when I live around all black people. Like, so that's when people ask me. Like, I just find that so freaking hilarious because I be around black people all the time, day in, day out. So it's just like, I don't know, it's just really funny to me how different everybody's perspective is of Nashville, because when they come here, they only come to like certain areas. They only come downtown, Broadway. And if any of y'all ever come to Nashville, the natives don't be downtown like that. Like, it's a rare occasion that I just be downtown. Even when I was younger, I just started going downtown, literally. Like, I think my first time going downtown, like all the way just walking around downtown, was, honestly, it wasn't even in college. It was after college. It was when I had my first job, because one of our little activities, we was walking around downtown Nashville. Y'all, that was my first time just randomly walking around downtown Nashville, because most natives avoid downtown Nashville, like Broadway, all that stuff. Natives do not just be going down there for no reason, because it's crowded for no freaking reason. Like, this just like, I don't know, funny as heck to me. And the fact that I was just thinking about this because Threads was talking about Nashville and like where the black people in Nashville and all the other stuff, and I'm like, please come to my neighborhood. You can see black people on top of black people on top of black people. Please come to the area that I like see black people. I go to a church with all black people. Like, what do you mean where the black people at, bruh? I just be so like, I wish y'all knew. And then the fact that we have so many, we have HBCUs here, we have TSU here, then you got Fisk here, we got Meharry here, we got Vandy here, even though Vandy's not where the black people be at, but Vandy here. We got so many colleges here that bring a plethora of different people here. So even if it's not that the people live here, although the black people do live here, because let me tell you, I don't know what y'all be thinking. I don't know what y'all be thinking, bro. But this is just my public announcement that black people do be in Nashville. Black people live in Nashville. So if you come downtown, look, I know people get hotels downtown because it's pretty and all that other stuff. Yes, it is pretty. But if you want to be around black people, that's not where we're going to be at. Talking about where the black people at. I'm not going downtown with no honky tonk. And I just showed y'all one time I went down there on the vlog. And that's only because out of town people came. And every time out of town people come, they be wanting to go downtown. And it's like, you can't tell them to not have the experience just because you've already had it and you don't care for it, you know? So you still got to go downtown when people come in town and they want to have the Broadway experience. Okay, cool. That's the only time I put up with it, going down there. Or if it's maybe a holiday. We went down there also for the Sky Deck during the holiday season. Like when they have like holiday events and stuff like that, I don't mind going down there for that. But like just to be randomly going down there, y'all, on a weekend or something, no. There's plenty of freaking black people here. I promise you, there's plenty of us here. Neighborhoods full of them everywhere. They just not gonna be in this little downtown area for real. So you gotta get up out of the downtown area if that's what you want to see, that's what you want to be around. Ain't nobody hanging around that downtown. But also they was talking about like when they come here in Nashville, they expect everybody to be in cowboy boots, and I don't know what y'all think this is, but it's a city at the end of the day. Ain't nobody walking around just in cowboy boots, especially us. Like we not walking around in no cowboy. First of all, I don't even own cowboy boots. That's how bad it is. I know a whole bunch of people that don't own no cowboy boots that lived in Nashville and have lived here their whole life. I don't even own no cowboy boots. Okay, I don't know what to tell y'all. They expect the cowboy boots, the cowboy hat. What else they be expecting? Oh, they expect everybody to love country music. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. So it's just like the perception of people who don't live here when they come to Nashville for the first time is so wild to me, because I know it's not true. And so it's like the fact that people think that it's mind-blowing, but it's based on what is being portrayed. I don't know. But y'all, and then also like people call it Music City, and they think it has all to do with country music and stuff like that, when it's not all about country music. That's not the whole reason Nashville got that name. Country music, no. From what I remember about the history of it, we got the name Music City. Fisk singers were traveling around the country and they were singing. And I think they ended up performing for, I'm gonna have to look this up, y'all, for real, but I think it's, let me see. Okay, and they ended up performing for Queen Victoria or whatever, but it had to do with Fisk, and you know, Fisk is predominantly like a black college, a black university, you know? So we literally, black people are in the foundation of getting the name Music City, but people only associate it with country music because that's what it's being pushed onto them, what is being forced into their heads, you know, on TikTok and Instagram, and what's being put out and portrayed. Like that's the whole reason, country music. And that's why people have this misconception when they come down here of Nashville. I don't know. And then especially living in Nashville, like I know we had to learn a lot of like black history associated with Nashville. So I know how deep African American history runs in Nashville. There was a point in time before all this gentrification started that Nashville was dang near all black downtown. What are you talking about? This just started happening. They've been gentrifying for, you know, years now. It's getting real bad now, but come on now. There used to be all areas, but now people can't even afford to stay here, which is the problem. That's really what it is. That our people can't afford to stay here no more because everybody came up here driving up the prices, and the people have determined that this is the spot to be at. And now they buying out all these people who can't afford to stay here because it's getting so expensive, and we just getting kicked to the curb. That's all. Because a lot of these areas downtown or close to downtown, that little whole vicinity, you couldn't find no white people there. Just saying, the gentrification of it all and how people's misconception is based on what is portrayed out there when it's really not the truth. It's not the history. It's not how it was and even is. There's a lot of, like I said, black people here. I ain't got no water, so I'm just ill prepared. I ain't got the right shoes on, no sunscreen, no water. Your girl just out here ill prepared. We not prepared for nothing. It's already hot as I don't know what. Yeah, I love this right here. All right, y'all, your girl getting tired, honestly, and I haven't ate all day. I didn't eat this morning, so yeah, it's about 12 o'clock. I'm about to wrap up my little walk so I can go get me something to eat. I'm trying to find a new angle in the car. We're gonna see how this works because I feel like y'all too close to my freaking face. I'm headed to my parents' house, y'all, because I'm hungry and thirsty and we don't have no food at the house. That seems to be like a reoccurring thing. I need to stop. But yeah, we don't have no food at the house and we just ran out of water bottles. So we ran out of water at the house too. So I am very thirsty because I just, you know, we just finished walking and I'm hungry. So I'm going to freaking give me something to eat and water at my parents' house. My parents don't stay too far from me. They only stay like, what, 10 minutes or less from me. So that's why I just be shooting over to my parents' house instead of like, y'all probably like, why you don't just buy something? Why buy something when I can shoot to my parents' house real quick and get something there? Get me something to eat and stuff. And then I'm gonna sit down while I'm eating and post my shorts, which I honestly was about to, last night I was having like a meltdown, y'all. I was about to just like, I'm not posting no more shorts. Nobody's appreciating my little short form content. And I'm putting a lot of effort into my little content. And ain't nobody appreciating and nobody like me. Okay? And for YouTube, I'm okay with that. But for my short form content, it's like, no. YouTube I already have in my mind as like a long, you know, it takes time. But as far as short form content can go up same day, within an hour, in a few minutes. Like, you know, it's not the same as YouTube where it takes a long time. So when short form content don't hit, it's just like, it's irking. I'm about to say forget it, I'm done. I was really over it the other day. Well, really last night, I was over it. I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop posting short form. I'm just gonna start doing my long form. That's it. But then I'm like, you know what, let me chill out. Let me chill out. I think I'm just overthinking it because like short form, the only thing I don't like about short form is you gotta catch people's attention. Like our attention span is so bad. You gotta catch people's attention within the first like 3 seconds. People be just like, you know, they don't even give your stuff a chance. If you don't catch them like 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, you off the screen. Like you don't even have a chance. But y'all, we also tonight when I get home, we're gonna do some like content planning. I need to make sure I read my Bible. We're gonna wind down tonight. I need to make sure I take one of my mama candles because I did it like a self-care night TikTok. Well, I'm using all my platforms, but like short form content. And I didn't have me a candle. I was like, gosh, like I'm trying to set the mood and I don't have a candle. Like that's how you relax and set the mood. And I don't have a candle. And I love me a good candle now. I really need to go. I saw on Bath and Body Works that they had some new scents. And I'm like, dang, I really need to go there. But I said I wasn't gonna pay no money. I wasn't trying to spend no money. But I really want to go. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to fix something. Oh, we also gonna fix dinner tonight. I think I'm gonna cook dinner for my parents and everybody. Some hamburgers. I'm thinking about hamburger and fries for dinner. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure that out stuff, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm about to make some burgers. Now, this is honestly not enough for the whole family. So I'm having them go pick up some more if everybody want a burger. These are the seasonings I'm using. I'm only gonna use 2. My parents don't like stuff seasoned up too much because they got high blood pressure. So, that's it. And I don't know why they can smush the buns like this too. But whatever. And I only got cheese out because y'all honestly, because all I eat is a cheeseburger. I don't usually put lettuce and all that. I hate tomatoes. Like, hate them. I do not like tomatoes. So don't give me nothing with no tomato on it. I don't like tomatoes. They're nasty. They're slimy. They just disgusting. I don't know how anybody likes tomatoes. My brother used to love tomatoes. He used to eat straight up tomatoes. The ones like looking like grapes. He don't eat tomatoes like grapes. Like, no, they're nasty. I don't know. So yeah, I only really put cheese and I like ketchup on mine. I'm not a huge mustard fan. I will eat mustard. I will put mustard on some stuff, but like if it's on there, I'll eat it. But if I have a choice to put it on there, I'm not going to put it on there. I'm only going to do ketchup because ketchup is ketchup. And the crazy part is, I know ketchup is, you know, tomato. It's whatever. It just don't make, I know it don't make sense. But yeah, I just can't eat a tomato. But I do love ketchup. Let's get to cooking. It don't even matter. It don't matter. Okay, yeah, this is my little burger, and honestly, I probably ate too much ketchup, but it's okay. Me and my little burger. I just realized we don't have fries, which I'm pissed off about. But these are the other burgers that I made them. I didn't get to toast everybody, you know, buns and stuff. Oh, yeah, okay, that'll be all right. All right, y'all, I'm back at home. I actually cooked twice, but I only showed y'all once. So I cooked the hamburgers for me, my mom, my dad, and my grandpa. And then I made chicken sandwiches for my boyfriend and really my brother, but I think my boyfriend really just ate all the chicken sandwiches that I brought home. Not gonna lie. But he did say my brother had already ate, so whatever. I just finished working out. Once I finished cooking, we went to Home Depot, which I'm not including in this vlog because that's in another separate vlog, like my Just a Girl Construction series, for just this project that we're working on currently, this church. And I'm holding that vlog until the church is completely done. When we finish a job for that vlog, it'll take you from beginning to end of that project. So I've been working on that since we started the project, like recording and I'm gonna hold on until we, like I said, we finish that church project so that y'all can just see the whole thing from start to finish. And since it was a quicker job, because usually we'll have like the last few jobs I've let y'all on, I haven't done that just because they've been ground up projects, you know? So this one was just like a remodel, and we were just finishing a remodel basically. So somebody else had already started on it, and then they basically left the church. I'll talk to y'all about it in that vlog, but the contractors they previously had left them high and dry and did not finish the project. So we came in and completed the project. So you'll see all that if you are interested in that when I put that out. But all that Home Depot stuff is gonna be in there. And then we came home, I just did a little workout, just a little simple, some glutes and some core workouts on the little mat in my room. I'm done with that now. I really need to hop in the shower because we need to get fresh after all that. The only thing is I'm slick hungry again. My first meal, y'all, was the hamburger I just had. That was my first meal of the day. I didn't eat breakfast. And I usually, at least, if I don't eat 3 times a day, I definitely usually eat 2 times a day. So right now I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry. I was going to possibly fix something else, but I really don't want to. I'm not too hungry, but I know I'm hungry. But I don't need a full meal. I'm thinking a smoothie will be a great fill-in for a meal because I'm not, like I said, I'm not too hungry, but I do want something on my stomach. And so I usually, when I feel like that, I'll usually just replace my meal with a smoothie. But I get a protein smoothie. But honestly, I've been trying not to stress out about my whole weight thing and just do what I can, try to work out as much as I can, get those days in, get those walks in, try to eat better. But I'm trying not to stress myself out about, oh, don't eat this, don't eat that, or we don't, like, stop trying to restrict myself so much and just go with the flow and just be conscious of what I choose to eat and conscious of me working out and, you know, not working out basically. Like, just be conscious and make sure I still get those in. I don't just completely stop doing everything, you know? We actually just weighed myself today. I thought I had gained weight because I hadn't been working out or walking for the past 3 weeks, like I told y'all. I lost weight still. I don't know how, because I feel like I've been eating a lot, but maybe it's not. Maybe I haven't been eating a lot, and I just think I am because I've been having a lot of parties to go through, like birthday parties and stuff. So I've been eating a lot of cake and stuff like that. And so I was 178. I got down to 178 before I started working out, and right now I'm 176. So I don't know. I'm confused. But maybe I lost muscle weight. I don't know. But I still feel. I'm not even gonna get into that, y'all. I still feel big, and I don't know what is it called, body dysmorphia. I don't know. I don't think that might not be the right word. But it's like I still feel big. Like I don't know what it is, but I don't feel like 170. I don't know. I know logically, like I'm not huge, but I'm just saying I still feel like how I felt when I was 210, and I'm now 176, and I still feel like 210, even though I know I'm not. So whatever. I don't know. Okay, I'm about to get in the shower. I'll talk to y'all when we go to Dutch Bros because right now I'm just rambling, talking, playing, whatever, and I know I look a hot mess. All right, y'all, so I'm about to go get my hair done. I just finished running a lot of errands for work today, so yeah, I'm about to go get this hair of mine done. My appointment's at 3:30 and it's already 3, so I need to really get out this door because I don't need to be late, but I just had to come. I want to freshen up really before I've been running around, you know, and the heat is hot. I want to freshen up a little bit before I go get my hair done. Yeah, the skin is looking good. I can't wait to get my hair done. I'm really not getting nothing done too special, y'all. I'm just getting a little silk press. My regular hair, just my hair flat ironed, washed, because it's real dirty, y'all, after taking the braids down. Yeah, real dirty. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. I thought about doing like a transition video for my shorts, but I don't feel like it's really like no wow style, you know? I don't know, it's just, I feel like I have to have a wow or different style to do transition videos for you know? I don't know, maybe not, maybe I'm overthinking it, I don't know. But that's just how I feel about it. And me getting my hair flat ironed, I don't feel like that's a wow style, you know? Whatever. But let me get there before I end up being late, and I'm cool. I'm on a good timing. I'm about to make myself late. Talk to y'all. So let's go. What it do? What y'all know about it? Supermodel. Fresh out of Air Mag. Oh my God, when I get my hair done, you just be like,
it's 7 p.m. Friday.
But anyway, y'all, I'm already starting to sweat back here. Like, this is why I be so like hesitant to wear my hair out during the summer because it be hot, and boy, I get to, you know, sweating back here. That thing go woo, and then you be looking crazy after you just got your hair done. But anyway, it don't even matter. I really want to dye my hair again, y'all. Like, I'm really thinking about it, but I'm trying to not to do that because You know, you're not supposed to dye your hair too much, but I don't know, y'all. But here. So this is the hair. I need to start like, I need to brush it. I'm trying to show y'all it ain't brushed. I just been laying on it. Okay, y'all, but this is the hair, this is the hair, this is the hair. Let me stop playing with y'all. But anyway, y'all, my hair's done. But yeah, don'ties. I thought about doing a middle part because I usually do a middle part. Actually, I don't usually do. I started doing a middle part lately. Okay, so lately I've been doing middle parts. But I'm usually like, when I was younger, I always did side part, side part, side part, side part, side part. Like, it was just, that's what it was. But now, I don't know. She started doing a side part, and I just took that as a sign to do a side part. And so I was just like, okay, go ahead and do the side part, like, you know. But yeah, y'all, so I'm actually about to finish, I need to finish posting content. Y'all, one of my shorts did really good on TikTok. The one I did about Nashville ice cream. This ice cream place in Nashville, so I'll show y'all. But it did really good, y'all. It's with some little numbers. We don't usually get the well, I'm not gonna say numbers because I don't know who watching this. Y'all might think numbers is something different. But it's in the couple thousands, and I don't usually get that. So I'm gonna be excited, okay? I'm a little happy about that. Excited about that. Hopefully, we can keep this momentum up. Hopefully, we got a couple new followers yesterday after I posted that video. So hopefully, we can keep the momentum because I've been shooting for 1K for some time now. But it's okay. It's okay. It's a slow progress. It's a slow process for some. So whatever. What I was thinking about when I was sitting in the chair though is, what if I didn't cut my hair? Like, I just really wish I could go back and not cut my hair, because y'all, every time I got my hair to like a length, like it was long enough to where I was like, oh, I like it, you know, it was perfect, I went and cut it. Like, I had like a meltdown or something, and then I would go chop my hair off. Like, I just need something new, and then I chop my hair off to a bob, and yeah, the bob was cute though, but why I keep falling? The bob was cute though, but I would have rather kept my length. Yeah. But I wasn't a big fan of wigs back then, so it was just like, if I wanted it, I had to do it on my own hair, and that's just what it was. I feel so much better. The way I feel now from Sunday night is like, whoa, like, y'all, it's completely different. I feel so much better. Like, I feel like I have a grasp on everything. Like, I just feel so, I don't know, I just feel so good. And I'm so happy to be out of that negative place that I was in Sunday night, y'all. That's what church, a good sermon, some prayers, and getting out the house, just walking around, seeing the world, like, will do. Because I was feeling so bad, and now I feel freaking amazing, okay? And I just got my hair done. Well, this wraps up most of the day, get my hair done. Once I wind down, I'm gonna talk back to y'all because I wanna go ahead and plan out some content. I've been doing really good. I actually edited 2 other shorts today for my short form content, and yeah, I feel very productive. I did that earlier while we were running around for work, going Home Depot and Lowe's and all that stuff. I did it in the car while we was running those errands. So I'm trying to be, you know, trying to get in there, productive. I'm making the decision not to work out today because I have not been eating a lot, y'all. Last time, y'all, I had a scare. I was not eating enough, and I was not drinking enough water, which is currently my predicament right now. And I passed the freak out. I think this was last year. I was not eating enough. I was not drinking enough water. I chose to work out. My butt passed out, hit my head hard as I don't know what on this hard floor, and just, yeah, passed out for a little second. Like, just went down, y'all. And they had to take me to the hospital and everything. And it was just like me working out without having properly ate and drunk, you know, what I was supposed to eat. Like, I wasn't hydrated. I hadn't ate, got dizzy, got a little out of it, and just, I was in the middle of squatting. Then I just felt, just passed out, hit my head. So I'm like, I have to be conscious of that because I do not want to have that happen again. It's a little painful, especially the fallout hitting my head. So, and it could have been worse, y'all, depending on like where I could have fell and when I could have hit my head, like the way I could hit my head, like it could have been a lot worse. So we don't need that to happen no more. Okay, so since I have not ate enough or drunk enough today, I'm not going to work out. So we're here to get some hibachi. All right, y'all. So we are at a job site working. We're at the church working today. What was I coming here to tell y'all? Oh, I just finished doing the quote. I didn't get to do that last night, honestly, y'all. I got home and I was starting to feel like a little sick. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sick, but like my allergies was kicking my booty. And then my parents called me as I was laying down, feeling bad. They asked me, do I want hibachi? Which y'all know I've been craving some hibachi. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get me some hibachi. Make me feel a little better. So I did that and I went straight to sleep. I'm not gonna lie. Turned on some TV and I went straight to sleep. So yeah, I didn't get to do the quote last night, so I just did it today as I was sitting here waiting on my boyfriend. He's installing, ooh, a piece of hair. yeah, waiting on my boyfriend. He's installing the baseboard. Well, we're not using a regular baseboard for like houses and stuff, the white baseboard, you know, what's in your house. He's gonna put the it's like some sheet vinyl that they're gonna put down for the baseboard. I'm gonna show y'all, but you definitely gonna see it in the vlog coming out, because I do have a YouTube vlog. Like I told you, I'm filming 2 YouTube vlogs right now. One is like my regular day outside of work, my outside of work shebang, and then the other one is completely work related, all work related. Basically going through a whole project of mine, which is the church. So, and like I said, I just finished on my computer, well, not computer, but iPad and phone, finishing that quote for a new project. Sent it off to my dad. Hopefully he'll look at it soon. He's supposed to be meeting us over here at the church actually pretty soon. But right now I am about to I'm about to plan out some content with y'all real quickly. Just create me a little week ahead schedule of what I want to post, or not even week, kind of like for YouTube, my long form content, we're going to do probably maybe a month, because you know it's 1 week, 2 weeks. I'm not posting every day for my long form content. Yeah, I don't know why this looks a mess back here. I'm gonna have to fix this. I put my hair up because it's hot, y'all. It's hot. But yeah, so like I was saying, what was I saying? But like I was saying, y'all, I'm about to plan out the content, and that's gonna be a wrap for content planning. And then I'm about to read my Bible until my dad gets here. Okay, y'all, I'm kind of done content planning for this, you know, for the foreseeable future. So this is Bree's blueprint for this channel right here. Yeah, so I got what's coming out week 1, 2, 3, 4, and I went ahead and did 5, and then I have just some ideas of like future ones, so it's easier each time. I always keep options for later ideas on my schedule as well, just to have it in my mind even when I'm planning for my now, just to have it what I'm thinking about for later. It just makes it easier as I continue to make these type of schedules. So then I have the other YouTube page, because I'm trying to make sure I get that in. Just like I'm being on it about this page and posting weekly, I need to be on it about that page and posting weekly. It's not as, I guess, fun as it is posting on here, because it's like vlogs and like fun stuff. But I need to take it just as serious as this page. And yeah, so I have that all out too. I did week 5 to week 5 as well. The one I'm about to record this week, either today or tomorrow, is going to be the study tips for engineering students. Now I've also did later ideas, later options for videos on this page as well. Like I said, just to keep me, you know, in the focus of like what I might be doing, come up with plans if a series catches my eye. It's easy if I already have it written down, y'all. And that way, when I'm looking at it again, sometimes I like to combine videos. So writing it all down, like what I want to post, and seeing like, hey, I can combine this and make this one video, and you know. So that's why I like to have it all written down, ideas for the future and everything. So this is some short form content that I've already had. Let me stop. Short form content that I already have. I guess recorded. I just need to edit, and so I just wrote that down for me to keep it an idea for me. I really don't plan out posting short form content like I do my YouTube content, as far as like this day I'm gonna post this day I'm gonna post that. I just need to keep up with what I have to already edit, you know. Short form content, I really take that on like on a day-to-day basis, as far as like if I record something, because I don't know, for short form content I feel like it's I do short form content mostly based off of like vlogs and kind of like what's going on, what I'm doing, what I have time for. It's very get to the point. I don't plan out my short form content like I do my YouTube content. So that's just what it is, y'all. But yeah, I'm done planning content right now. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to read my Bible first and then watch Bible study, because Bible study just came out from my church at 12. Yeah, so Bible study, he usually just does Bible study online now, and so he drops the Bible study at 12 at noon on Wednesday. So just uploaded, y'all, and I'm trying to figure out, like I said, if I'm going to read my Bible first and then my Bible section I'm supposed to read and then watch Bible study and then study, or do I want to watch Bible study? I don't know. I think I'm gonna read my Bible first, then watch Bible study. Yeah, I'm so behind on reading my Bible. I'm not even gonna lie. I was supposed to be in Exodus on this probably like maybe 2-3 months ago, y'all. Yeah, so I'm real behind, but we getting it in. We getting it in. God know my heart, y'all. We getting it in. And so let's get back on track. We better start reading this, doing my sections every day like I need to. The way it's broken up into sections, there's really no excuse as to why I haven't got it done, because the sections be so short, like 3-4 pages. I just need to get back on it and do it and stop procrastinating, stop putting it off. God don't put me off. I don't need to put him off. Let me get it together. So let's read this real quick. I'm gonna read from 19 to 21 today, so I'm gonna end it on 22. So let's get into it.
In today's culture, we often throw around the word renewal casually, using it to describe rest, self-care, or starting fresh. But in Scripture, renewal runs much deeper. It's not just about feeling better. It's about being made new from the inside out by the power of the Holy Spirit. So here's the common misconception. Once I'm saved, I should stop struggling. Or I can hear someone else saying, well, I've been saved for so long, I don't need this teaching because I know I'm sanctified. Hey, but let me help you. People often think sanctification means an instant transformation like a spiritual microwave. Some pop in faith. Wait 30 seconds and ding, it's there. You're holy. Doesn't work that way, y'all. It's true. Think about that gym membership you purchased at the top of the year. I know you did. Justification is like signing up for the gym. You paid the fee, or in our case, Jesus paid it for you. And now you have access. You even got the t-shirt. But sanctification? That's showing up day after day. It's sweating. It's stretching, learning proper form, and falling off the treadmill sometimes. Now imagine someone walks in on a day 2 and says, I'm still sore. I don't have abs yet. I must be doing something wrong. And you say, no, you're doing it right. Because guess what? Growth hurts before it shows. That's how sanctification works. Talk about sanctification and the struggle which we often rush to mention. The big sins. What are those? Well, sin is just sin though. But think about this. We think about things like sexual immorality or murder or scandalous behavior. The truth is, the flesh doesn't always show up loud. Sometimes it shows up subtle. It's the impatience we justify, the gossip we dress up as concern, the pride we hide behind performance, and the fear that keeps us from obeying God's promptings. Choosing flesh over spirit isn't always dramatic. It could be as simple as choosing bitterness over forgiveness, comfort over conviction, or busyness over intimacy with God. Sanctification meets us in the ordinary, the everyday choices, just as much as the major moral crossroads.
I don't know why it looks so bright up in here. Don't mind me looking like a little boy. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I'm about to cook some pasta. I'm at my parents' house. I just walked on a treadmill for about a mile and a half. It's time to cook because it's gonna be too late and everybody's gonna be eating too late. So I went ahead and paused my little walk and I'm going to cook this pasta real quick. And then after I cook the pasta, then I will finish my workout. And then I'll just be the only one eating late. But at least everybody else got their food. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do and make me a little short form content video. And yeah, y'all, when we get home, I've really been productive today. So after my workout, I'm gonna take my food home. What's the yucky? I don't know why that's making a noise. But yeah, that's all we got today. Finish cooking, finish working out. And then I was gonna chill out tonight, reward myself for being productive and have me a movie night in the movie theater. But I did not record the education video, the study tip video for my other page. So I'm thinking maybe I should go home and do that instead of trying to watch a movie. Just finish the night off right, productive. I feel like I should reward myself, but I'm just gonna go home. I'm gonna go home and record that video. And then tomorrow, maybe we can reward myself and watch the movie. I'm going to probably watch Freakier Friday. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So that's the movie I really want to watch. And I want to have like a whole movie night, pop the popcorn in the popcorn machine, movie theater, do some s'mores. Like I want to have a whole little, shindig for myself as a reward for being productive and getting my stuff done. So yeah, maybe we'll do that tomorrow because I also didn't get to study. I did a lot, but I didn't get to do those two things, study and record that YouTube video. So if I record the YouTube video tonight, then tomorrow I'm gonna spend most of the day studying, and that way I will have done it all. And I put a load of clothes in the washer too, so we on the move.
No.
He said they post on Instagram whenever they change it.
Why y'all never switch out that nasty chocolate? It's pretty.
Got a dip. Did you get a dip? You should dip.